Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Hey, Maya. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. You know some of these bitches on here just as nuts as they can be. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. You can't have a difference of opinion. You gotta agree. Go along to get along. When you don't agree with a person, I wish I would apologize to any bitch on here. I've already said over and over and over and over. I will never apologize to anybody. This is an entertainment application. Y'all got me fucked up. Ooh, child. And if you want to get mad at me and don't speak to me no more, I don't give a fuck. You don't have that many subscribers. Anyway, bitch. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. And I wasn't planning on going fucking live because my throat is hurting. I'm just getting over a goddamn winter cold. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. I wish I would apologize to any guy. And hey, why you got to ask me to apologize? Like I said, I ain't apologizing to you for nothing. Period. Nobody on here. I've always said that. Why would you ask me that dumbass question? If you got to ask for an apology, it's not an apology. It's just make you feel better about your damn lies. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. And it's 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning. And you got me up here acting a motherfucking fool. I didn't feel like going live. I didn't feel like going live. Bitch. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. And thank you for dropping me off of your panel when I wouldn't apologize. I ain't apologizing for a motherfucking thing I said ever on YouTube. And I've said it 11 times. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Girl, talking about you gonna go to girl, girl. How you gonna go there? Cause I called you a mammy. I said you was doing mammy-like behavior. Okay? I said there's no excuses for bad behavior. You're acting like a mammy. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. I ought to be able to have my opinion. And hey, calling you a mammy, that didn't have a fucking thing to do with your character. You made it about character, you dumb whore. And I say, we can agree to disagree, bitch. I also said, hey, you got your opinion, I got my opinion. We shouldn't fall out. I said that 11 times to you, you dumb bitch, but it wasn't good enough. Then you gonna ask me to apologize? So, so ooh, child. Ooh, child. And yes, I call names over here. The person I'm talking about, Sincere Saida. I've been subscribed to that fool for years. Now, Tracy always told me she was a motherfucking nut. But I said, nah, I'm gonna go about my own, see if she a nut or not. But, sometimes she be talking that righteous shit. But sometimes she be talking that bullshit in there. Okay? Just like sometimes I might talk righteous shit. Sometimes I might be talking bullshit in there. That ain't no reason for y'all to fall out with me. We shouldn't fall out. Everybody got their own fucking opinion. So, back there, I'm gonna unsubscribe because Drew feelings in her chat. She gets all in her fifis. Okay, want to talk crazy? Talking about if I called you or oh, you know what? Why you gotta be calling me? Why you gotta do all this and all that and all that and all this? Ain't we grown? Shouldn't we? Shouldn't I be able to disagree with you? You that fucking weak. I gotta agree with every fucking thing you say and drop me off your panel. Oh, you kicked me off your panel. That's big stuff. Ah, bah. Bitch, please. I suggest you go get your motherfucking way, you motherfucking idiot. You dumbass bitch. And I'll go, man. You dumbass whore. Okay. I think you don't you. I think you ought to be a pop. Oh, you know, bitch. You ain't been listening to my live, so you be over here, motherfucker. You know I said I ain't gonna be apologizing to no motherfucker on here. And like I told you, it's an entertainment application. I don't believe Shakim went to California. He showed no proof that he was in California. He told y'all he was in California. He showed y'all a motherfucking airport. It's an airport right in Detroit. He showed no proof that nothing. He didn't go to no goddamn courthouse, which he said he was gonna go to the lemon trial. And when him and his mama come out that courtroom, he was gonna walk up to his lemon mama and tell his mama that lemon was gay. He didn't do that. He was supposed to go to Lemon's apartment complex, okay, and fill out for an application, okay. But I don't have to apologize to. I will never apologize to nobody on here for nothing I say because I say what I mean and I mean what I say. And you can help you, like I said, like me and Tracy, I always say, and we on different sides on damn near every fucking thing on here. When we on panel, she'll be on one way and I be on the other, and we say we agree to disagree. We don't even say that no more. We don't get mad at each other just cause she say this about this. I say this about the same thing, but it's the opposite side. I don't have to agree with these people when I go to their lives. I should be able to type in your chat. What we all grown. We not no little children. And look, God gave us a right because we all got different brains and different feelings. He gave us the ability to think for our motherfucking self. And just because I don't agree with you, we shouldn't fall out. I told that woman that 50, 11 times a while ago. I kept saying the same thing. We can agree to disagree. Sincere, we ain't got to fall out about this. We ain't got to cuss each other. We ain't got to do none of that. But I ain't gonna let you sit up here and talk crazy and I'm in that chat. You wanted me to come up there earlier to talk about that DG shit. And anybody that heard me on these goddamn panels with that maniac, no. The issue with me and DG, I say it very plainly when I be on these panels with that fool, and then I make lives about it when I have time. And child, we gonna get into that bullshit in it too. I really don't feel like talking about much of the news shit I talk about on here today. I feel like talking about what the fuck I want to talk about. Okay. I can always go back to that dumbass shit. Now, okay, y'all know me and DG been into it. Y'all know I have not been making lives on that man, but he been making lives on me for way over a month. Calling me old bitches, and you need some dick, and just all kind of stuff. Hope you die, you old bitch, and all that kind of bullshit. Which it ain't no big deal, you know. And we had a big kerfuffle about a month ago. I was at Big Lax one night, and Mink was up there, and that's the time that she let me ask her questions. Because like I said, I want to ask you some things, but I don't want you to get mad at me. Because me and Mink, okay, I ain't got no problem with her. She ain't got no problem with me. And I say, can I ask you some questions? And I asked her some questions that me as a subscriber had. Okay. And so while we was talking, um, she asked me to leave DG alone. She said, I like both of y'all. I don't want y'all into it. Miss Paulette, will you not just go back at him? I said, if he leave me alone, I'll leave him alone. But I owe him one. I owe him one. And she was, nah, Miss Paulette, don't be like that. I was saying, Mink, I won't say nothing else to him. But I still owe him one, but I ain't gonna use it right now. You know. And she, it was cool. Don't say nothing to him. He won't say nothing to you. So I'm assuming she was gonna go tell him to leave me the fuck alone too. Well, I was at Captain's one night and he was up there, Paulette Waters, you old bitch, get up here and hit this goddamn link, bitch. I did not go up there. Cause see, I'm a woman of my word. I gave me my word that I wouldn't go back and forth with him. Okay, I got through that. Well, child, I was at Bimp's the other night, and I was so happy Bimp was live because he ain't been live in a while. Well, I'm over there sitting relaxing because had the goddamn cold. You know, throat was hurting and everything, taking medicine. I'm leaning back, hoping Big Bimp will make me feel better. This fool gonna get up there and call me out with that loud mic like he did at Captain's about a week before. I said, I'm not gonna stay in this goddamn chat. And this bitch ain't gonna be up there calling me out kind of old bitches and your old ass pussy and all this. You need some dick and you old bitch, get your old ass up here. So I hit the goddamn link. And we went back and forth and back. If y'all want to see it, child, go over there at Bimps. But I would argue with him for a while. Then I would get down. Then I would, he be still talking that bullshit. And then I had to get back up there. And I mean, I went low with that bitch, okay? I went as low as I could goddamn go. When I got through with that bitch ass nigga, he was talking like this. He wasn't talking all goddamn loud. He said, oh, okay, well, I ain't gonna say nothing else. And okay, because see, I had to call the big boys out. I called Mahaya, and Mahaya hit that goddamn link. And he hit that goddamn link a couple of times. I called Mike Martin, and he hit that goddamn link. And he stayed up there. You understand? Okay. And I called others too, but they might have been busy. Okay. Ain't no big deal. Because, hey, Mike in my hair, that was enough, baby. Because he hate my hair. And he hate Mike. Okay. He gon' he been lying. He been over there lying. And she got it there. I ain't got no team. But the only reason I started calling their name, he was calling out everybody name the name in the B sector, all the people in the Mo 3 sector, and the people on the black sector. He was using their names against me. The only reason I called my head in because he used all them names against me. And he was saying, call your team. I ain't got no team. I just call my hair because I'd be over there and I know he don't like my hair don't like him. And I'm a sidewalk golden girl. Okay, I'm a golden girl. When I hit the link and talk, he have a whole old woman up there. Why I be talking to old woman, mouth be moving. Don't that make me a sidewalk gang too? And when a person tell me to call my crew, I ain't got no crew on my channel, but I'm in the crew over there at my ears. They say I'm a golden girl. In my hair, he didn't have no problem coming. Okay. So I called my hair. I was saying, my hair. Y'all ain't been eating no panels. I hit a big panel. Hooping and hollering. And I just got off of Sincere panel. And she had a big problem of me calling, saying that she was acting like a mammy when they used the mammy in the B sector. When you go along, I've heard Sincere call people mammies. Okay? Just because I call you a mammy don't mean you're a mammy. The way I feel about it, if you get mad about me calling you a mammy, you a mammy. Why would you get mad if I call you a mammy if you ain't one? You know. But hey, I ain't fucked up about her. I don't want to have to disrespect you. Bitch, we can't have a different opinion. So we gotta do all this and do all that cause okay, I know what to do with you. Just unsubscribe. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her with your cam ragged ass HIV dick. Since you like to suck at you and YouTube cameras. Cha-cha, cha-cha. And he started stealing money. He a thief. He have showed no proof that he was in California. All he did was show that he was in a room. That room could have been in, that room is in that filthy ass city of Detroit. Okay? He ain't showed was in, the only thing he showed was a food sign, a piece of a food sign. And it had like a good thing from the internet that said Sacramento, California. And then he's showing them flights like he did before that don't mean shit. Why come he didn't show walking through that motherfucking airport that says San Francisco, Sacramento? Why come he didn't take no pictures of Sacramento and go to the courthouse. Sacramento, a big city. He could have took a picture anywhere there. We wouldn't have never had to know, even if they Google searched it. He don't have to be staying where he took a picture at. He ain't showed child dumb bitches a goddamn thing about where the fuck he was at. Come to find out, they say over there at King Roman News, Brenda got up there and said she had somebody that was in the courtroom that looked at Lemon. Okay? She described Lemon. He had his do-rag on his head and all that goddamn bullshit in the courthouse. But that was somebody that lived there that had business down at the courthouse anyway. Now, if that lady seen Lemon, why come Shakim didn't see her? Shakim say he didn't go. People on here saying he didn't go. But Brenda say that the man walked in the courthouse. He walked into the court. But everybody looking over there. She said that over there on King Roman News the other day after court. She said that. But don't nobody... Sincere, you didn't hear that? Since you're being fair about this and all of that, so you believe Shakim over everybody. And you want me to apologize to you for calling you a mammy. Bitch, I wish I would. You can't listen to enough of my lies to know I ain't apologizing to a soul on here. Y'all ain't worth apologizing to. I don't know you. You a stranger. We all strangers. I ain't got no side on none of this bullshit that go on because it's a lot of lies that go on. We don't know each other. They tell lies on here. But that bitch is crazy. I don't have to agree with her. But hey, anybody else, if I don't agree with you and you don't like me for a group, unsubscribe and let me know so I can unsubscribe to you. I should be able to type in your chat that I ain't going along with this bullshit, and you keep on talking this stupid shit, and then I put in there, stop making excuses for bad behavior. You're acting like a mammy. Okay? We shouldn't fall out over that bitch. And like I said, you a touchy. Bitch. I don't have to agree with you, ho. We shouldn't fall out about this bullshit. We have. Because you kicked me off your panel. Because I was disagreeing with what you said, you dumbass whore. And that'll never happen again. Bitch. And hey, I've listened to her for years. A lot of times she go on the other side, the wrong side. She goes with the wrong side. It'd be opposite of what I feel. But I've never expressed it to her like I did this morning. And all I did was call her a mammy. Say she acting like a mammy. And tell it I've always liked you, but I don't want to go there with you. Well, hell, I don't want to go there with you, but I will. But we ain't got to be doing all this cussing and shit. Oh, we can't disagree. I was talking to her just like that. And then when she kicked me out the goddamn panel, because at first she did block me out the goddamn chat, which ain't no big deal. So when I got blocked out the chat, that's when I hit the damn panel. And then that's when we started talking. And I was saying, oh, we can't disagree. And If I feel like you acting like a mammy, I can't say it. We shouldn't fall out. I shouldn't be old and all this kind of stuff. What all got to do with it? Oh, I can't. If I feel like you doing this, I can't say it. I gotta go along with it. It'll never happen, bitch. I don't think you know who I am. But look, we don't know each other. So I understand you don't know who I am. And I don't know who you are. But I should be able to talk to you like you got a motherfucking brain. And I've had people on here go against me for their bad behavior. And know they lying and shit. And when I go along with them, they get mad at me. And some of them we fell out for years. But what them bitches have to do? Cause my ignore game is on point, honey. You know my ignore game. But they come back and they say, I was wrong. I'm sorry. I was wrong. I did you wrong, Paulette. And I just want to apologize to you. And I say, we good. We straight. You know, people sometimes they get misled. I understand. But y'all got some weak-minded bitches on here. Hey, if it don't sound right, it ain't right, y'all. And that's the way I was taught as a kid. Paulette, if something don't sound right, don't do it or don't believe that. That's what my mama taught me. If you got to think about it too tough or think about ways to make this right, it's wrong. Brenda, didn't somebody tell you they was in that courthouse and Lemon was in there? Brenda? Brenda in there now. Brenda's in my chat now. But I ain't got to go along. Brenda, if I don't agree with you, do we fall out? Nika, if I don't agree with you, we fall out. Look at that. See there? Yes, ma'am. He was there. I heard what Brenda said. So I supposed to listen to what Sincere talking about, saying that Lemon wasn't in court. I can't believe Brenda. So just cause Shakim say Lemon wasn't in court. Now look, me and Sincere done fell out. You hear me? Ain't that stupid? But that ain't the only person that fell out with me over Shakim. Trish fell out with me over Shakim. They fell out. Me and her still fell out. But like I said, I ain't apologizing for when I think I'm goddamn right. Sincere believe she say I hate Shakim. That's the reason like I was calling her a mammy. I called her a mammy because she doing mammy like behavior. She's rewarding. She's going along with the bad behavior of him saying he was in California, of him taking people money. Why you got to ask, is this a scam or is he a scammer? Well, it's not scamming because he did buy a room and he say he was in Sacramento and he say he didn't use their money, he used his money. Brenda, I remember when you and her fell out. I was there. I was there when her and Lady Law fell out. You see what I'm saying? Bullshitting. Because y'all didn't want to go along with that bullshit. And I already know. Okay. She didn't link up with him. She said he was in California. He said all this. That woman, Brenda, that woman was in court. She was in the courthouse with Lemon. She described him from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet. She described his body size. Okay. But I supposed to. Now, Shakim is a known liar. He's a known scammer. He was scamming way before he knew anything about the beef sector. His own people have had uh, restraining orders. Binary had a restraining order out on him. He's that insane. Okay. He been stealing money. He stole money over here since he been over here from this chef lady. Her name's Chef something. He took her money. She gave him a ride to the airport or from the airport or something. It was a mess. And now here's another mess. I don't fool with people that have mess going on all the time with them. I don't fool with people that I can't believe a goddamn thing you say. It's my right if I choose not to fool with you. It ain't that I hate you or anything. I choose not to deal with you on this entertainment application. I don't want to. I don't want to hang out every day with somebody that I think a thief. Because to me, if you steal from this person, you steal from me. We don't know each other. But we shouldn't fall out about that. Yeah. Y'all act like I ain't got a goddamn brain. I can't think for my motherfucking self. That I got to just listen to what you say because it's your channel. But bitch, I move all around all over YouTube. I be all over goddamn YouTube. I love YouTube. Just because you don't be in these places I be and hear the shit that I'm hearing, that ain't my problem. I'm not going to just stay at your channel and listen to your bullshit. I move around, honey. And I ain't going to change. I'm going to keep moving around. I'm not going to stay glued over here to these bullshit stories in the beef sector. I'm going to be in the Mo3 sector with they bullshit stories. They more fun to me. It is what it is. It's just TV, y'all. It's interactive. Okay? It's good guys and it's bad guys. You know, it is what it is. And if you get food, you just get food. Ain't a goddamn thing I can do about it. But watch it. That's all. And we should not fall out. If I say that I believe that this person is a thief and you say they ain't a thief, we should not fall out. So that little incident over there is sincere. She could take that and stick it up her ass sideways. I don't give a fuck. Don't nobody really be over there any goddamn way. There's a place I go and chill. But there's other places I can go on here and chill. So that rest stop is closed. You know how they close rest stop? Because they were doing all them sexual activities in them. You know, they used to have they used to have rest stops all up and down the interstate. But they took that away. They make it where they big, where lights, plenty of lights and stuff is there now. But it's a lot of them places they close. Ain't no rest stop. And that's my rest stop closed. Okay. But I'll go to the next one. It's always, I might have to drive 500 miles to get to another one, but that's the goddamn thing. I gotta do it because that goddamn rest stop closed. Fuck that shit. I ain't going along with that bullshit. No, no, I ain't going along with that. I ain't got. Hey, Big Red Diva. Y'all, honey, y'all want to see a good time? Big Red Diva be partying. Her and her friends, they get together at each other's houses and at the clubs and stuff with the grown folks be, not the kids. They have a wonderful time. Her lives be like that. They don't be long lives, but they be dynamite lives, honey. Her and her friends getting together, having a good old time. And I like that kind of life. See, that's kind of shit I like. But I like a lot of stuff on here. Yeah, they smell like sewage. But they got them like when I travel from here to Michigan, I know where the good ones are. I know where the good, the good exits to stop at for like souvenirs, um, the outlet malls, because we take our time when we travel. You know, we we do it. We got a way we do things, but we don't stop at the ones that's like not well lit. We don't stop at those kind of exits. Everywhere I stop at is well lit and well populated. Because you don't want to be out in Hick Town, which I've been to those before too. Y'all, I was not planning on going live today. I have had this head cold for like about 5 or 6 days, and I'm just not kind of getting over it. And I hadn't been hitting no links and stuff. And when DG called me out the other day, that's when I hit Bimp link, and then I hit Mahale link last night. Cause I've been around, but I just ain't been hitting no link. Cause I've been caught. I want to be confident shit over YouTube. But when I cussed DG out the other night, I didn't have no coughing fit or nothing. And I mean, I cussed his ass out good. You hear me? But he cussed me out good too. You know. And I told Meek, don't ask me no goddamn more to stay off this bitch ass. I did it because you asked me, and do not come to me asking me that bullshit. That bullshit no more. It's up and it's stuck and it's on. You just step back and let me do what I got to do. And then he did he called himself. He didn't want them to hear how ODS cussed his ass out and how Nurse K cussed his ass out. Because I went over there while Bimp was live when me and DG got into it. When I got down, I said, now, ODS, maybe he lied. Went over, looked over there, and he was live. So I typed with down in the chat, and I typed, ODS, can I use your a video? I need to use, some of your content. And he said, Paulette, I was in the clouds. I seen what you was going through over there. Yes, you can use anything I got. So then I went back over to Bimps, and I hit the link, and I told him, ODS is live, and he told me I could use his video so y'all could hear how DG got pumped over there in the beef set, because he was talking about how he had cussed them punks out over there, and I cussed Nurse K. I bodied them. He been telling them lies for days over there, and I know he was lying, but all I could do is say you're lying. That ain't. So when I came back over the Bimps, I say, Bimp, I say, can you I done got ODS permission for you to play when he bodied DG and when Nurse K bodied his ass. I got it. And ODS said I could play it over here. And cause see, I don't know how to do that. I got a laptop. I don't know how they do that shit. I probably can do it. I just don't know how. You know, to play somebody's stuff. Well, I say, in DG, I want you to play it. And I gave him the timestamp. I said, I want you to play it. Since you said that you bodied them, I have the timestamp. And I gave the timestamp. And you know what that nigga did? He played all around that timestamp. A bunch of bullshit, okay, that happened on ODS Live. So then Cooling came up there. And I told Cooling to play it, since this bitch won't play it right. And she played it, child. And he couldn't say a fucking thing. He was talking like this when he was all over. He was talking like this, y'all. He wasn't talking all loud like with that big mic. He was talking like this. And I just talking like this and talking like that. You was a fake ass fuck nigga. And sincere, you a fake ass mammy. Talking about, oh, you just hate Shakim. Anything, no, it ain't, I don't hate Shakim. I have a strong dislike for Shakim. But look, I ain't even got to drag him no more because Rick Reed him getting it. Right? Why I gotta get it? When there's other people in the B sector, their voice is louder than mine. That voice traveled to more people than me. I ain't got to never argue with that punk again. You're just showing everybody you're exactly what I said. A swamp donkey, a ass selling prostitute, a 2-bit whore. Okay? You on video with dicks going up in your ass and you going up in other guys' ass. You're not bi, because if you was bitch, you would have some of those with women. The same nasty ass videos you make with these niggas, you would have some with women. You ain't got no nasty video with no woman, bitch ass nigga. And they say you're back on here showing that nasty stuff. You gotta, I guess you open your little Twitter page up and close it, open it and close it. I don't know what you're doing, but Rick Reed he say he got a video of you laying on your stomach and a man on top of you, a big old man, and he turned your asshole up and you looking back, nigga. Rick Reed, I believe everything Rick Reed said, and I'm going to always say this. Shakim, you was laying on your stomach, and that man was putting his manhood all up in you, and you was looking back at the camera, you nasty boy. Okay? Shit, Kim. Shakim. Rick Reed said he got it. He seen it, and he got it, nigga. Boy, you soon as you turn 18, you signed up for it, boy. You couldn't wait to get on Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me. Child, I got kicked out. I hope I wasn't gone long. Cause honey, I was laying back here with my head back and my eyes closed, and I was just talking. You hear me? I was just talking. I had my head back and I had my eyes closed and I was just laying here talking, y'all. I need to let me speak here. I'm so rude. Y'all, I come in here 38 hot. I don't like people playing with me like that. Okay? Brenda, I don't like people playing with me like that. Boss lady. Big red diva. Yeah. I don't like people playing with me like that. Playing with my intelligence. Hey, Karen Spencer. Sure. Hey, most fearless. How you doing? Hey, Sour Patch. Child. Honey, when you move around over here, we can't help but get into it with somebody. Hey, Shakila. I ain't seen you in a while, child. Yeah. You can't I ain't got to agree with everything your ass say. I don't know you like that. I don't know you like that, girlfriend. Child. Hey, Jill's comfort zone. Jill comfort zone. I should be able to not agree with what you say. You shouldn't get mad at me over that. Are you that touchy? Jill's comfort zone. Faye Flame Fearless. How you doing, child? How you doing, Flame? I don't know how to work this shit. All I know how to do is press live, child. And I don't drop my link because, honey, the last time I dropped my link, I got P-Bomb. And y'all, guess who I heard P-Bomb me? Moving around out here in the YouTube street. Guess who I heard P-Bomb me? Tulsa. Hey, Zero Likeness. That's what I heard to the grapevine, y'all. That Tulsa was the one that P-Bomb me. And why would Tulsa do that? Sassy Black, why would Tulsa do that? I ain't did nothing to Tulsa for her to do that. You know, we done had some crosswords, but it ain't nothing big. Hey, Shisha. Hey, Judy. How you doing, Judy Cole? Boss like these folks crazy on their child. If you got to ask a person to apologize, that is the stupidest shit. That woman asked me to apologize. So I told her, apologize. What? Apologize. This is an entertainment application. I don't owe you shit. Hey, little nice. You're gonna be waiting a long time if you ask waiting on me to apologize. I ain't apologize for shit. Hey, Red Vine. I ain't apologizing nobody. This is an entertainment application. Okay, so we got to start apologize to the TV. Yeah, Keisha, I got to start apologizing. I told y'all I feel TV is just interactive. Gummy Bama. Yeah. Child DJ been doing me like that, and I talk to him. I say whatever to him, like I was telling him the other day when he was nodding off on that dope and act like he died. I was hoping he did. I was so goddamn mad when that nigga woke up and turned that live off. He had an interview with that Duke Farrow, that girl that Duke Farrow used to see. He had an interview with that lady, and he had got enough cash apps He cut that interview off, honey. He told her, hey, you got any last words you want to say? He just shoot off the damn thing. And nigga, you not a good interviewer. You, when the person is trying to talk and say stuff, you cut them off and ask a dumbass question. You don't even let the person say what they want to talk about. We supposed to get to know the individual. But you were so crazy, you wasn't giving the woman time to answer the goddamn question. You were stopping her, then asking her another question. Hey, cupcake girl. Y'all, it's some insane to the membrane. They take this shit too serious. This is an entertainment application. I should be able to talk to you and not agree with you, and we should have to file out. Don't y'all agree with people in the real world? This is the internet. This ain't. I don't get it. So just because you say something, bitch, I wish I would. And I will not apologize to you. And I feel like you acting like a mammy. I can't say it no plainer than that. And um, you're just saying something going against my character. I say, calling you a mammy, that ain't got nothing to do with your goddamn character. Making up shit. She called people mammies on here every fucking day. But I can't say she acting like a mammy. Bitch, I can't say you acting like a mammy when you going along with that bullshit like Shaquille was in California. He wasn't in California. He showed no proof. Well, he asked a lady in the airport, what city you in? Are we in Sacramento, right? That is the stupidest shit I've heard in my life. That is the Eve. Ain't that the stupidest shit you ever heard in your life? Don't have whatever city you in, have the goddamn city all over the goddamn airport. They be saying, like Sacramento, California. The flights are leaving out of this and arriving at such and such. Have any of y'all ever flew? Have y'all ever been to an airport in your own state? Don't they have you stayed all over that motherfucker? You're flying from what to Seattle. Y'all better quit playing with me. Y'all better quit playing with me. Y'all gonna let Skim play with them goddamn reindeer game with y'all. That nigga, the only thing he showed was himself in a costume that's very cheap, uh, red, white, and blue, like the American flag. That shit Rocky wore. That rolled some damn cheap ass gloves, cause it's all costume stuff. And now he want to be a boxer. He was supposed to go to Lemons and beat up Lemon. That's why he got the boxing. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all better stop. Y'all better leave me alone. Why come I can't? Why come I can't believe Brenda? Why I got to go along with Sincere Saida with that bullshit? I wanna believe Brenda. She knows somebody that was in the courthouse. Can I believe Brenda? So Brenda lying and she telling the truth, and so Sincere telling the truth and Brenda lying. Y'all better leave me alone. Y'all better leave me the F alone. Y'all better leave me the fuck alone. Not no F. Okay? Little night. Girl. Keisha. Girl. It's okay. and you say something, Pat, we ain't got to fall out. That ain't saying you telling a lie. Hey, Royalty, that ain't saying you telling no lie. I just don't agree with you. That's it. That's all. That's why you have like elections for the president. That's why come we have different religions. Just cause I ain't Baptist don't mean that Baptist people ain't good. Just cause I'm Pentecostal don't mean I'm going to heaven. I think heaven gonna be for everybody. That's my opinion. I may be my belief might be wrong, but I believe everybody have a chance to go to heaven. I do. Hey, the cut up girl. Just cause y'all ain't Pentecostal don't mean y'all ain't going to heaven. Just cause I ain't, you know, Church of Christ don't mean I'm not going. They not going to heaven. The cut up girl. Just cause I like Dallas Cowboys and you like the Rams, that don't mean they gonna win a Super Bowl. Hey, pretty black TV. It's just that simple. We shouldn't be falling out about none of this bullshit. Okay? And I'm gonna cuss DG out anytime I feel like it. Cause like I said, I bagged off. Meek asked me to, and I did. But I be damn have that loud ass mic and be up on anybody panel calling me out and I'm in the chat. And calling me all out of my name and getting to say whatever the fuck he want to say to me. He wish I'd die and all of that. And then when I wish he died, then Miss Paulette, you ought not be talking like that. That's what Sweet Brown did to me last night at my house. I said what the fuck I want to say, and the bitch wish I die. Why come I can't wish they die? Just cause you didn't hear him say he wish I die, don't mean that he didn't say it. A lot of people wish I die on here. And let me drag how I want to drag. And if I'm trying to prove a point, this is the reason I fell out with YouTube camera. Do not come nowhere talking about flag. And I'm trying to clear my motherfucking name. Because when you do shit like that, you are against me. You don't you want this lie to keep going when I can stop this lie. Why? What's it got to do with you? And I can clear my motherfucking name. So you want me to you want this lie to keep going on. You don't want the truth, which is I'm putting the truth out. This man been sitting up there lying like he bodied ODS, he bodied Nurse K, and talking about the punks in the beef sector and all of this and all of that. Every time somebody say something about YouTube camera, and she the one brought his name up over there at ODS twice, he gonna roll down on ODS like he God and start talking that crazy shit to ODS. And ODS, he is a gay man. He's still a man. He did what a man's supposed to do. Checked the man. And DG bowed down and started going cussing out Nurse K. He didn't say shit to ODS. And then when he did start talking to ODS, I said what I said. And he didn't say nothing. And then ODS cussed his ass out and he ran back over there to that Mo 3 second. But that bitch was over there telling he bodied people over there. I said, this bitch, he just lying. And they heard it. They heard it, and he was sick. Then he started talking like this. Cause you been lying, you lying bitch, and you been lying and you lying to these women and putting them on me. But I can handle them bitches just like I handle you, DG. But I told you, you're not gonna be running down on these men over here and women in the beef sector over your whore YouTube cameras. It's not gonna work. And you just showed what I said. How when you was coming down on me, that she was putting you and she was putting DG up to do that bullshit. But Duke didn't fall for it. DG, you gonna stop coming over here being Captain Save a Hoe. Cause these men gonna cuss you out over here. I suggest you keep your ass over there in the Mo3 sector. Cause these gays over here are not going for it. You're not gonna bully them, the men or the women that's gay. Bitch. The beef sector has never put up with that from no other sector. Period. Like he big child. He ain't nothing. Hey, Miss Richardson. Hey, Razzler. Hey, she talked too much. And she never shut up. These people got some motherfucking nerve on here. You hear me? They got some nerve. They sit up and tell lies. Hey, Miss Kim. Okay. Just bullshit. Do anything for clout. Hmm. Sure. And the contest, don't forget, Pastor having a banner contest. Y'all can win over $1,600 if y'all know how to play around with that banner stuff. It's got to have his name on it and the year of 2026. And child, y'all can win over $1,000, and you can enter, put 3 entries. That's a lot of time chances right there. Now, if y'all need to know how to do that kind of stuff, you need to have your banners in by the 26th of December. That's the last day to put in. And it's for any sector. So if you're good at doing them banners and stuff, yeah, you can win over $1,000. And it's gonna be 2 prizes, first prize and second prize. And then it's gonna be like a third prize, but it's not gonna be that much, but it's gonna be for like the people that don't know how to do banners. They tried their best, bless their heart, and they made a mess. That's gonna be a category. So they might get 75 or $100, Um, it's all in fun. Um, I think he's gonna do the first prize that morning, do the second prize that evening on January the 1st. And he'll be using the banner, the banners throughout the year, showing your work. And plus you get that money. Brenda's having her heels, contest. That's in January too. Now I don't know what the prize is, but like I enjoy it every year because honey, them sisters be showing some badass shoes. I mean some badass shoes and heels. Uh, I think Sheila E won last year, and the people that's in the contest, even the losers win. They get money, because they let them drop their cash out, and y'all them men be donating because they like to see the shoes on the women's feet and the boots, because a lot of men like heels and stuff on women's feet. And if you're gonna be in the street, you have your pedicure, your feet are looking good with your beautiful shoes. And it's the third annual heel contest. And it'll be on January the 24th. And it's got three categories: the showstopper, all work and no play business shoe, and the make him want to marry me booth shoe. Okay? All right. And like the pot on the passes banner contest, it was the last I checked, it was at 1630. So you guaranteed to win like over $1,000. And I guess the second prize may win like 500. But if you don't want to know more about it, you can go over there to Passes. And then after the first of the year, in January sometime, he gonna announce the justification cruise. We'll know the designation. We'll know, you know, he'll announce, about the tickets and all of that. So he doing his annual cruise. Let's see. Nika having her Christmas sweater contest, and that's on January the 19th. Now I don't know about the prizes. I know at least they'll let it people have their cash app up there, and if you want to donate, you could donate to the people by their cash app. I don't know any other about any pots or anything, but if you want to know more about that, you can look on her Lady Nika wall. I'm sure that there's something up there, or maybe she got a commercial, because Brenda have a commercial about her shoe contest. It explains the categories and all of that, So I'm sure Nika got something like that, because she usually has something like that every year when she do her contest. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little of the news because I'm through cussing uh the Mammy situation out, and about Shakim's lying like he was in California and had don't anything about the court. I'm going by what Brenda said. She knows somebody that was in that goddamn courthouse, and they seen Lemon. They say Lemon not no fat man; he's a slim man. The person described him from head to toe. Okay, Brenda sounded more believable than Shakim. I'll just put it like that. Okay, now y'all know Bree and Lemon got struck, and Lemon haven't been. His bag up page got struck. He have, his main page got took. The bag up page got struck, and they say Bree got struck too. I don't know the gist of all that stuff, but I know on Lemon Wall, he said he will see us next week. You know. Okay, now King Roman News, he been going back and forth with Shakim. I'm enjoying that. Like I said, I don't even fool with Shakim anymore. I did enough of talk on him. I ain't studying him. I'm glad to see him into it with people out here. I'm glad to see the men like Rick Reed, KRN, and whoever else want to handle him. Because they can handle him. He's no problem to handle. They could have been handling him. I don't know why they let him get away with as much as he has gotten away with in the beef section. But I done my part, and I ain't doing no fucking more. I'll drag him if I want to. Um, and when KRN was dragging him a couple of lives back, he was saying that he would never interview with Shakim, and that's why Shakim is mad at him because he won't interview with him. And he said that a lot of the lies that Shakim be making on different people, when he be going in, he'll private them or either just get rid of it. But he's not the only one that do that. It's a lot of people that make lives on these people and cuss them out and talk to them like they dog, but they'll take them down as soon as they do it. To me, if you say the shit, keep the shit up. Say it with your chest. He called Shakim the help because you know how he used doing shit for Ness. You know what I'm saying? He like the help. You know, he scurries around and do little bullshit. Cause he ain't got good sense. King Roman also said that Shakim wasn't man enough to drag Ness. He's scared of her, which he is. And Ness know a lot of your dirty shit you have done to people. But you know a lot about the dirty shit she's done to people. So y'all tit for tat. Okay. He said, King Roman also said, Shakim, that you are the butt of the jokes around here. Don't nobody take you serious. He say you are dusty, you a pussy. And he say you sell booty for $200. Uh-uh. You sell booty for like $20, nigga. Cause you walking up and down the streets of the ghetto. You don't live in the, you're just a common street walker. You live in the ghetto. You walk up the street to the gas station, to the Valero. And you selling that ass on the way up there, and you're selling that ass on the way back home. It is what it is. That's the facts of your life, baby, not mine. Okay? He said that you're the ops. He said that you mad about the Lemon interview. You know, when he talked to Lemon and stuff, that you was really jealous of that. And he said that he gonna let Roe interview him next, nigga. He said you wasn't never gonna be that nigga, and you ain't gonna never be that nigga. And he said, what about them bumps around your mouth? Them bumps you got on your lip? He called you a faggot. He called you a bunch of faggots, honey. And he said, Shaquille, when you was trying to throw that ass at him, he said, you ain't big enough for him. It's nothing of you to cuddle. He said he like cuddle buddies. He likes to cuddle with his man. He like him to be bigger than him. So you struck out on that too. And he called you a little nigga. And he said he bet you got bumps on your asshole. He said you a stupid dumbass bitch. But I think that's all that he said about you right there. Let me see. Just a second. Okay. Can y'all hear me still? Okay. I'm gonna go with some more stuff that I seen out here. Um Child, and um something happened over YouTube cameras because since we've been into it, I don't really go over there anymore because like if I kind of X you out, I ain't want to see your commentary. And plus, YouTube is small. Somebody, if it's something happened on your live, they'll say it in somebody else's live, so I don't have to go over there. Well, something happened over there the other night or the other day at YouTube camera, and Nurse K was over there. She was into it with somebody because, like I said, I don't know who. But some kind of way it turned around in YouTube cameras and Nurse K got into it. I think it was Uppity and Nurse K was, I don't know. I'm not going to try to figure it out. But whatever happened, then it went over to ODS when he went live. So when I got to ODS, I was in the chat and listening because all hell had broke loose. Nurse K was really going off and stuff, and ODS was listening, and he was saying a little bit, but it wasn't nothing major. And then YouTube cameras came over there, and she started going off at Nurse K, and then she swung at ODS too. Said something about, and ODS, you be saying that smart shit, and then she went back to talking to Nurse K, and her and Nurse K was going back and forth, and then she said something else to ODS, and ODS said, "You talking to me?" And honey, baby, he drugged that hoe. ODS took her all the way back to Africa, y'all. He took her back to Africa and drug her back ass back up here to the United States. He talked to her whatever he had been holding in. He let it go, honey. It was hammer time, honey. And let me see. He was talking about how bad her wigs was. He was calling her African booty scratcher. He called her. Wait a minute, wait a minute. He called her channel a dead ass channel. And he said she had a dead ass show. He called her a basic bitch. He said she was a mad wig wearing ugly ass, and she got on ugly ass glasses. He called her a weird ass hoe. He called her an internet hoe. He called her a hotel hoe. He said that wait a minute, wait a minute. He called her dirty African ass, bad wig wearing hoe. He put her African foot in her mouth. He said she had a language barrier. He also said fuck her and fuck DG. He said she was dead to him. He said she burned her bridges today. He told her to kill herself. And then when he was going, he called her an African booty scratcher. Okay. Now, and YouTube camera said what she had to say after ODS had gotten her ass so tough she left. But ODS kept on dragging. And then here DG, he dropped down like he was God, y'all. Like he was coming out the sky. And he hit the panel. And when he before he hit before ODS let him up there, ODS said, "Oh shit, here come DG." And then he let him up there. And DG said, "I heard somebody say my name." He got that shit bad. And ODS said, "Yeah, I said it." And then he started cussing out Nurse K. And him and Nurse K was going back and forth. And then DG said something else to ODS. And honey, ODS let him have it. Do you hear me? ODS cussed that man out, and Nurse K cussed that man out. And that nigga left. I don't know if ODS dropped him because he had that loud mic, and ODS was telling him to turn it down and talk to him normal. But of course he wouldn't. So maybe ODS dropped him. I don't know. But ODS drug him for about 40 minutes after he left, and Nurse K did too, y'all. I got my life. Well, for days after that, DG been all over there making lives and going to different panels saying how he drugged and bodied Nurse K and ODS. And I'm sitting here listening to this bullshit, knowing he lying all these days. And I would never say nothing, but I would put in the chat, DG got bodied by ODS. Nurse K bodied DG. You know, I was putting that kind of stuff in the chat because I didn't feel that good because I had a head cold. And I still got it. Well, when the Bimp went live, this days later, that's when DG got up there on his panel with that loud ass mic. Paulette Waters, hit the goddamn link, you old ass bitch. You motherfucker, you need some dick, you old ass hoe, this and that. I hope you die, you ain't dead yet, and all of this. So that's when I hit the panel. And that's what I was talking about earlier between me and him. And it's up and it's stuck again, okay? Well, uh, and like I said, I've been moving around YouTube, even though I've been under the weather. I've been going in chat, some of the chats, but sometimes I wouldn't even feel like talking, chatting. So I wouldn't even chat. I just sit here and listen. Cause I be not only on YouTube, a lot of times I be on Twitch and I be on Kick, cause Black be on Kick, and you can get away with a lot more on Kick than you can on Twitch. You can get away with a lot more stuff on Twitch than you can on YouTube. Okay, it's different. You know, you can push it a little bit farther on these other apps. Okay, and like sometimes when I be on them other apps, I forget to check back on YouTube. Okay, I get the notifications, but they be silent. And if I don't look on YouTube, hell, I'll be over there on Twitch because Maya and the Captain and 357, they have long ass lives. Sometimes I get over involved in that world. I don't think about YouTube. I don't know what the hell going on over here. Because I be on Twitch and kicking shit. And like I said, they have them 11 and 10 and 11-hour lives. You can miss a lot. And then after that, go off, you probably sleep or been sleep 10 times. You know? And so I do miss a lot of things that go on YouTube, but I move around enough to try to keep up. Okay? So, like, when I went to sleep, and when I woke up, it was around 2 o'clock. So I started looking around and seeing what I missed. When I went to sleep, my hair was on. I was on Twitch. When I woke up, my hair had went off. So I said, let me go over here on YouTube, look around and see what was going on. So, how you spell Twitch? TWI. Like you got it? TWITCH. That's how to spell it. You don't have to sign up or nothing. I just hit the Twitch logo and it take me to Twitch. Now I did sign up over there, but I'm thinking about doing content over there. Whenever I feel like when I figure out how to go live, I'm gonna be live on here and I'm gonna be live on Twitch when I can figure it out. But see, Broadway and Mahia, when Mahia on, I got to drop TV, and they be on Twitch a lot. And sometimes they don't come on YouTube, or if they come on YouTube, it's only for a little while, and then all the activity go to Twitch. And sometimes they be dual streaming. They be on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Sometimes they'll stop to YouTube because they start dragging and it might be too, they can get struck. So they take it off of YouTube. They'll cut YouTube off and the streaming still happen on Twitch. They had to start doing that like that because they was getting struck so much on YouTube. So they took it. Hey, Coswell, child, I ain't been wanting to go live, and then I messed around and got a head cold, and I was going 2 weeks, but this morning, Sincere Saida pissed my ass off, and I hit that goddamn live button. Okay, I hit the live button because I didn't agree with her. Okay, and I told her she was acting like a mammy, and she took offense to that. And we here. That's why we here. You know, child, I ain't got time for her. Like I said, she too touchy for me. I ain't going along with every goddamn thing. Now, one of these content. Look, people do stuff I don't like on here every day. I don't have to fall out with them. And the first time I don't agree with you, you got a big problem with me like that. And like I say, we shouldn't have to fall out about this bullshitting. Cole's word. Go back and listen. And then go listen to her what we said to each other over there on her live, on her panel, and see what I had put in the chat. I have nothing to hide. And then when I was start typing back, then I was timed out, and that's why I hit the goddamn link. Cole's world. She can kiss my big ass. I got mad at her when she tried to make me apologize. I told her I wasn't apologizing for shit. I'm not gonna apologize to nobody on here. This is an entertainment application. Just cause you gonna tell me to apologize, I got to fuck that. Oh, so I don't. You tell me to apologize, and I don't. I don't get. And like I named this here video, ooh, child, I will never apologize to your ass for calling you a mammy. Hey, if you're making up excuses for a person, ain't that making you a mammy? And they wrong. You're putting yourself No, he didn't do this. Y'all took it the wrong way. That's what Mammy is. When your badass youngin' did everything these people telling you that they did. She makes excuses for him. And when I told her that's what a mammy is, you're make I was saying you're making excuses for bad behavior. You're acting like a mammy. That's why we got right here. And she said, because I called her a mammy, that was affecting her character. She's shy. I've never used that mammy word, but they throw that shit around. And so they've been throwing that on other women around here. Why come I can't throw it back at you? Yeah, she said she was gonna drag me, but she ain't the only one that could drag. You know what I done? I t- she could drag me. She could drag me. I'm sitting here and heard her, Mammy, she can. And she said, she said that she wasn't Mammy in him and making up excuses. But that is what she's been doing. The man ain't showed no proof. That he been in Sacramento. The only thing he done was showed himself at the motel room. This my I got a cold. I'm taking chlorosid. The I'm taking that, the liquid form and the pill form at night. I take the nighttime. I was feeling better, but I've been talking a lot on here, which I shouldn't have been doing. I should have kept just chilling and not doing videos, not hitting panels until I got better. I should have gave myself a couple of more days, but I got involved in this bullshit on here, okay? But like I said, I've been off of here. I've been off here like 2 weeks. When I got ready to start going back live, I got sick. I started, feeling it in my throat and in my chest. And so I said, I'm not going to go live, until I get better. I'm not going to hit no links until I got better. But then when DG called me out, that's when I hit the panel the other day, you know, and then I hit my head panel and we discussed what happened on DG over there on BIMP panel. And then I went through by Sincere. I woke up like at 2 o'clock this morning because my hair had went off. I went to sleep on my hairs. And when I woke up, he was gone off. So I got off of Twitch and I came back on YouTube and was looking at the videos I had missed, you know, throughout the day. And I seen that Sincere was live. And so, no, I looked at King Roma News because I looked at his replay. Okay, I looked at King Roma News and what Brenda had said on his panel. Okay, then I seen Sincere was live. So I went over there, which I do. I do that all the time. It's nothing different. So I went over there, and then she was making all these excuses about Shakim taking these people money and was supposed to be going to California to go to court. He didn't do that. He ain't showed no proof he was ever in California. And then she was saying, well, I wouldn't call that a scam. What would you call it? And what do you call it? That's a scam. That's a When you done took some goddamn money to go to California, to see them go to court, but then you didn't go. You just went to a rope. You got enough money to go get a room. Yes, he scammed and he lied. And it's not the first time. And when I was talking to her about it, it it's a it's a big problem. And I said, we ain't got to fall out about this. Now, I guess we done fell out, so we here now. I kept telling, can't we agree to disagree? I don't have to agree with you. I feel like this. Well, I don't like you calling me a mammy. I feel like you're a mammy. She been calling people mammies for years on here. I'm just saying, cause word. It is what it is. You're making excuses for bad behavior. It's not cute. People work hard for their money. But I wouldn't send no money for no foolishness like that anyway. But that's what the people chose to do. And for them to get their money back, it's on them. You know, all that he ain't did nothing but scam since he came. Oh, he was scamming before he came. Knew there was a beef sector. But hey, Big Red Diva, I did a video on finessing, what that word meant a year ago. Finessing is not a good word. Like I told Ness, you call yourself the finesse. That means you make a fool out of people. You take from people. You scam. You do anything for money. She's asked them finessers. She wanted to change the name. They didn't want the name to change. Because she was trying to think of a new name. Because the bitch finally did look in the goddamn dictionary to see what finessers meant. That means you're getting over on somebody. Well, hell, you letting everybody know what you're gonna do. It is what it is. And and that's what that whatever. You know whatever. Whatever float they boat, they can float their boat in whatever river they want to. I ain't got to jump in there. It's my choice. If I don't want to be made an asshole out of, I don't have to be made an asshole out of. If I don't want to go along with no foolishness, I don't have to go along with no foolishness. You shouldn't get mad at me because you want to go along with foolishness and I don't want to go. That's stupid. So I can't put in your chat how I feel. Oh, so me saying that your behavior is like a mammy, you get mad at me. You had a flu going around. Yeah, and the hospitals are full. Yeah. I'm taking care of myself, sweetheart. Peacher. Honey, they'll put you in the hospital longer than that. But I just want to, like I said, to me, this ain't that serious where you want to drag me for not agreeing with you. Like I said, the person I'm coolest with on here is Tracy. Me and I don't agree on a goddamn thing. She do a lot of shit on here I don't like. I ain't got to fall out with her. I ain't got to agree with her. But I always say, Tracy not the only person that do shit on here that I don't agree with. It's the truth. Do y'all hear me? Oh, well, y'all better do this because Tracy said it. No. Well, y'all better do this because Mahaya said no. Broadway said no. I don't. This is crazy. I don't know these people. They don't know me. They don't know what I'll do. And like this shit with Yusuf. Now I think Yusuf is a low down dog. They had a reason to arrest the man. Okay? I'm gonna say what nobody will do and what nobody won't do on here. I don't know none of these people. They do not know me. Just because I have a person I have the nicest, sweetest voice and say the nicest, sweetest things. I, that person could be the biggest, like wound up in jail like you. It's more of them out here. He ain't the only one. He just one that got caught. We hear on it every day about serial killers. People, they was the nicest person. They your neighbor. I can't believe that. She was the nicest person I ever met in my life. I had no idea she was a serial killer. But they don't walk up to you and say, hey, you're my neighbor. I'm just letting you know I'm a serial killer. I got 10 bodies in the house. No, that ain't how it go. They get investigated and get warrants and they go in the house. Well, this is a house of horror. Or either it's done by a person getting the loose and they get to come out and tell somebody, hey, will y'all help me? Send the police over here. He called holding us hostage. They don't go to the police and say, I'm the freeway killer. I've been killing people for 50 years. Yeah, they be people chained in the basement. Well, I never knew. They worked every day. They had the perfect family. I didn't know they had nobody chained in their basement. It happens. They be church going teachers, they be firemen, police, all of that. They ain't got no sign on them to say, I like kids. They ain't got that kind of sign on their forehead. These are people that you actually know in your town. They got to live somewhere. They work somewhere. They go to church somewhere. They walk around shopping and shit in your city and driving. Why would you be surprised about Yusuf? Who the fuck is he? He just a person on YouTube. I wouldn't think he would do nothing like that. Why wouldn't you think he would do anything like that? I'm just being for real. But look, I wouldn't put. You can't put your eggs in none of these baskets on YouTube. We don't know these people, Cole's world. Like I say, they could be as nice. They could be the nicest people, but they don't. Mm-mm. We can't like. Uh. We don't trust people in our real life. So why would you put a lot of trust in these people on the internet? This is entertainment application. These people are not who they portray themselves to be. You know, and it's the fact. Some people just on here for money. Some people on here looking for love. Some people on here looking for sex. You know, it's different reasons for people to be on here. Some people on here, let me said he would ask of them. Yeah, she told me she sure did. See, I've been watching her too. I watch a lot of people. You know, Deanna did talk about her experiences with him. That he would come back around and he'd ask for money. Then, you know, be cool for a little while. Then money come up again. But they say that Louisiana Red allegedly bought him 4 tires. But think about what else he got out of people. And then, like I say, how Shaquille be getting money, fooling these people out their money for Vegas. You know, when he went, you remember he got disinvited, Ness disinvited. Then he went anyway. And then VS was going to let him kick with them. And then Lemon and Ness them went and got him. And they drug him around the rest of the trip. But I believe the reason they got him is because they didn't want VS to get him. And that's just the fact. That's it. That's all. I have a right to feel how I want to feel about that situation. You know. And then when he got back to Vegas, back from Vegas, he stayed over at Ness, and she had disinvited him to Vegas. Yeah, I remember that. And he stayed over to Ness's until she put him down this last time. And he's really mad at her because she went back over there to Lemons. That's it. That's all. And he's scared to go at Ness because he know Ness got a lot of his dirt, and he got a lot of Ness dirt. Yep, Cam said he'd whoop his ass, but Cam wouldn't have did nothing if VS told him not to. VS feels sorry for the nigga, but I'm glad he didn't meet up with VS. You know, because she didn't need that. But yeah, she feels sorry for him because he was out there. He didn't have nobody. Because Ness had told him not to come to Vegas. And remember, he was going through all them changes to get to Vegas. You know, taking pictures at the airport, and then getting rides back home, and then going back to the airport. It was a bunch of mess like that. He took money from that chef lady and others, and he finally got to. Yeah, he, he she knew Lim before he was a content creator, just like everybody in the beef sector. Shaquem not beef sector. He don't know these people. He latched on to different ones. When he here, he was latching on to Pizarro and Bree, and he had left them, and now he back with Bree. He moved with the wind, you know. He done been in with Trish, Envy, Bree. He been over at Nichols. They done fell out and fell back in. Tracy, he done fell out with Tracy and fell back in. Fell out with Lemon. Ness, fell out with her. He done been around. You know, he sure can't stop, can't rap, little mother. But see, we said shouldn't have been playing with him like he can rap. He made a lot of money over here with that foolishness. He can't rap, he can't sing, he can't dance. He's a fool. He a clown. You know. Yeah. But see, they like that bullshit. But see, that's the bullshit I choose not to participate in, and I don't. You know, it's stupid, and I don't like stupid stuff. I don't. I don't. It's not cute, and the shit did not work over in the Mo 3B sector, but the B sector fell for it. Okay, and they still falling for it. You know, they wasn't for that foolishness because I told them about it. So all that shit he was doing over here, he couldn't get his foot in the Mo 3B sector because I told them people just how he was. I told the people that's the big hitters over there. I told my hey, I told uh the captain, I told Broadway, the big hitters. But the big hitters in the B sector accepted him. They accepted his foolish ways. So they're getting foolish behavior. They're getting fooled out of money by a fool. They're getting fooled out of money out of a bum. He's a bum. He don't like to work. He's a young man. He lie like he work. Who can get a job and take off of their goddamn job for some YouTube bullshit? The world don't work like that. That's not the real world. You can't just take off of no new job. You can't take off no, oh, just take off. The real world don't work like that. I don't know what y'all world, people that believe bullshit it like that. But that ain't the world I'm from. World I'm from, they'll fire your ass and get another you to take your place. Ronnie, they say I lie all the time. They say I lie all the time. That's why I prove myself. When a person go at me too tough, I'm gonna prove you a liar. But you can't prove I'm a liar. You can't do that. That's right. Cole's World, they would fire you if you try to take off for this bullshit on YouTube. Now, if you want to do that on your vacation time, okay. But other than that, you can't just take off your job. That's a lie. You tell the truth. These people don't like the. Nope, they don't like the truth. But I let them go and say I'm a lie. You know, and a lot of times everybody replaceable. Yep, it's 15 U's out there trying to get that job. That job that you just got, it's 15 of you out there that wanted that job, and they'll get rid of you. They can't make no money with no empty seat. They can't make no cars with no empty slots. They need their workers there. You can't take off your job anytime unless it's a death. And you get so many days of mourning. And you have to get something from the doctor. You know, if you can't make it back to work, you know that it messed your mind up or something. But you ain't getting no special treatment. Because we are replaceable. What world is no. He ain't got no job. He got that little money scraped up on YouTube, and he went and got to stay in some damn uh it's some cheap motel, and he in there dancing around, boxing her, jumping around funky, cause he don't like to take baths, jumping around his feet ashy, and he got calluses all over. That's what he doing instead of being at work, which he ain't got no job. He's not getting a takeoff like that. But if they want to believe that bullshit, they more than welcome to believe it. But in my world, it don't work like that. TC. And most people that got jobs, real jobs, on their vacation time, they ain't gonna want to spend it with people on YouTube. At least I would not want to spend it with my family or with my lover, my kids. Because you only get so many days a year. That's it, that's all. But if you want to spend your money like that on here in your vacation time, that's you. But I don't want to meet none of these people on here. I don't trust none. I don't trust nobody like that. And to stay in the same room and have other people trips into my motel, ain't nowhere in the world. They can't come in my room and be going through my things. That's bullshit. Are you the only woman and it's 6 guys and you go to sleep in the room with them and I don't know y'all? That's insane. What if one of them was an ex killer? What if I was the ex killer? What if they like doping up people drinks? What if they got some syringes and want to shoot you with something? I don't know what you'll do. You don't know what I'll do. Ain't no goddamn way in the goddamn God green earth. I wasn't raised like that. Mm-mm. Honey, I'd disappear in the sunset. I'd holler at y'all for a little while if I was in Vegas, and I'd disappear into the sunset. Y'all wouldn't even know. Y'all wouldn't be able to find me. Mm-mm. Vegas too big. Mm-mm. Nope. I could see getting together for dinner. Um, maybe go to a show. Or I just can't think that I would want to spend my time like that. Mm-mm. But everybody can do what they want to do. I ain't wasting my not on no bullshit, and not with people playing games with me, trying to portray me to be something I'm not, trying to make me a fool out of me, make me look bad. I'm not paying thousands of dollars for that. No, I'm not flying to another state for that. No, that's how people get hurt. I don't get why they fool with you, Kim. He's a big liar. He's nasty. I just don't get it. Bronny, they like that bullshit. That's all I can say. They like that bullshit. Ain't nothing wrong with liking bullshit. You know. But like I said, I don't have to go along for anything because it's too many things I like to do. It's too many places I could be on the World Wide Web. YouTube is not the only place. Plus, I like TV. Plus, I like movies, series. Got I got a new great grandbaby. I got too much shit I like to do. Then to go along with this and to worry about a bitch getting mad at me because I said you a mammy. That there's no excuses for bad behavior. You're saying that a person not a scammer when they scam people to go to California and they showed no proof that they was there. You know, so you got mad at me because I didn't because I said it 100 times that he was not in California in your chat. You got mad at me for that. You got mad at me for saying there's no excuses for bad behavior. You're acting like a mammy. That's what if I feel like you acting like a goddamn mammy, you acting like a mammy to Paulette. Oh, so just your character. Cause I called you a mammy. Yeah. You can go somewhere else, Ronnie. You ain't got to go along with that bullshit in it. And if it don't sound right, it ain't right. If you got to make up excuses and if you got to ask people, do you think that's scamming? Well, I wouldn't call it scamming. I would call it this. Why you could oh, so you could call it whatever you want to call it. That's dumb. You're being a mammy. That's what you be calling people. You've been calling people mammy years. I ain't heard nobody telling you that you was messing with their character. You've been calling telling people they've been going along to get along. Because I didn't go along and get along with what you said. Now you gonna drag me? Well, bitch, I drag you first. When I heard you say that bullshit about dragging, I came over here, hit my after you told me out the panel and they were blocking me in the chat. I came over here, hit my motherfucking line. Bitch. That's what I did. And I've been talking about this bullshit for 2 hours and 6 minutes. And I ain't had nobody up here talking about about you but me. I don't drop no link. I don't drag like that. I do it solo dolo. I love doing it like this. I don't need no crowd. I don't need to open up panel up for bunch of bitches that don't like me, that don't like you, to get up here and drag you. I can drag you on my own. I don't like that. Okay. Now, hey, we did that tonight over there in Mahia. I had a good old time talking about the dope fiend. He done had a good time talking about me. What's the problem with me getting on Mahia panel? I do it at Mahia's because I know he hate Mahia. Okay. Hey, real okay. Child, these folks, child, they folks hate you because you be on the sidewalk. These folks hate you because you scale gang, the den. And like I call 'em, I don't even got no name for my people. I guess we're going to be the bullshitters. Bullshitters, some shit like that. I'll figure it out. We could be the ooh child sector. Child. I said the police sector. Child. But we don't listen to that bullshit. If it don't make sense, if you got to make too many goddamn excuses up, this not right. It's not right. And I ain't going along with it. Yeah, and Luke, and like I said, that Yusuf nigga, look, I ain't got no time for that. I don't give a damn what sector. He could have been from the moon sector. You wrong. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with what sector he from. He is a predator. He was doing something or trying to get somebody underage to do some shit that's against the law. And ain't nobody got to tell me what he did. They had the statues and what he was charged with. You know, you got to figure the shit out. He did something that they got his black ass up in that jail and he ain't got no bone. It is what it is. What he did was bad because look, people be killing each other every day. Most of them get a bone. Okay, don't y'all don't y'all see it on the news? People that killed three or them, 3 or 4 people and get a bone. They don't get a bone unless they like deemed a flight risk or they can harm others. You know, well that ain't the only person they said they were gonna kill. She said Paulette said she was gonna kill 10, 11 more people. No, they ain't gonna let Paulette out of jail. They'll just keep me in there to no bond. I go to court. And if I'm found guilty, then they just transport me to the prison for my natural life or some shit like that. Or if I'm found not guilty, let me go, you know. But with this use of shit, they got him some kind of way. They ain't made up nothing on him. You know, he did something bad wrong. And whatever that wrong was, the state did not give him a bond. And see, he could have be deemed a person that would harm other children. You see what I'm saying? He could be deemed at that. They could have deemed him as that when they went to court, that he might harm other children. Whatever he did, they said for a crime like that, in the state of Georgia, they don't give you a bond. See there? You know, he didn't get no bond. He gonna be locked up till he go to court. And like I said, if he found guilty, he will be transported to prison. And if he found not guilty, they'll let him out. Sometimes they get found not guilty. Very few times, you know. Like I said, he on his own. You know, I ain't gonna spend a lot of time on him. You know, cause that go for anybody else on here. If you get charged with something like that, I ain't got time for you. And plus, I didn't have time for him before before he did this. I would see him around, but his channel wasn't the channel I go to. I had been over there before to see, watch this commentary. The times I went over there is when he had interviews with somebody from the B sector. And I did try to go a time or two just to see what his commentary was. I didn't care for it, didn't go back. But if he would interview somebody from the B sector, if it's a person I'm interested in, you're damn right I'd go over there. And that's just how the people do. That's any sector. You know. Hey, Candy Cane. My hair. But yeah, these folks are sick. And like I said, people do a lot of things, that's bad, and they know it's bad. They do it because they want to, and I like this. I like this, but I don't want to get caught doing this. Or like with a child, don't tell nobody. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell me nobody I showed you this. Or don't tell nobody that we meeting such and such. That's what that kind of crime is. Don't tell nobody I touched you. Don't tell nobody you touched me. That's how them crimes go. But you gotta make your children aware. Everybody's not nice. Everybody that my mama or daddy, know may not be nice. You got to have it open where they can come and talk to you. You know, let them know don't listen to nobody that's telling you not to tell me, your parent, about this. That's wrong. They're getting you to do something wrong. Train your children. Train your daughters about what different men what they'll try with your daughter. Train your little boys, about the big bad wolves that's out there. Don't put them out there in this cruel world being unequipped. It's your responsibility. Or else you're going to have a tragedy. Look, listen, OG Beauty. Shakim just cussed Miss Olivia out, but because she's asking him questions about the trip and people want their money back. See there? But look, that's the kind of shit that me and Ada just fell out about. That foolishness. See what I'm saying? That disrespect that he just did to Miss Olivia for his wrong. But see, that's the kind of shit that sounds sincere and me at where we at right now. That's what me and sincere into it right now for. Her excusing his bad behavior. Her excusing using her panel as a panel of lies. You hear me? She should be able, since there's been a question about if he went to Sacramento or not, on her panel, she should be able to tell him, show me proof that you were in Sacramento, California. Show me proof that you went to the courthouse and Lemon wasn't there. Show me proof of you being at the courthouse. Show me proof that you was in the courthouse. I tell you one damn thing, when Lady Snoop was in court, she showed herself in the courthouse. Lady Snoop TV. Miss Olivia asked her why it's okay for him to call her bitches when she's only asking questions. That's what I'm saying. Sincere, she puts up with that. Sincere Saida stands up for wrong. Since she stands up for when you wrong, when you a liar. She make excuses for you. She get mad because you called. I called her a mammy. She had mammy. She was upholding bad behavior. I told her she was acting like a mammy. He got real mad and said he doesn't care what the subscribers think about him not holding his word. Like I said, Sincere Saida, since you're not a mammy, since you're not excusing bad behavior, have Shakim to show proof that he was in Sacramento, California, and not just a motel room, landmarks of California, landmarks of Sacramento. I bet he don't do it. He can't do it because he wasn't there. He got half of like a sign up on his page, and it's got like Sacramento wrote in. You know how you have them find the things on your computer to show that? That don't mean he was in Sacramento. That would mean he used like YouTube maps or whatever. The airport he didn't show. That airport don't prove he was in Sacramento. He ain't showed nothing. He ain't showed every city where a airport is. You know where you're at. It showed the city you in. You're flying out of, we'll say you're flying out of Detroit into Seattle or Sacramento. It's got all that shit up there all over the airport at the different goddamn gates. It show that shit. It show what gate you're going out of on the thing up there. It's up above your head. So you don't get on the wrong goddamn plane. So you don't be at the wrong fucking gate. Why come he couldn't show that? That's easy. Because you got to walk past that bullshit to get on the goddamn plane. at your gate. That's something easy to show. Why come he couldn't show that he was in Sacramento at gate whatever when he landed or when he was heading out? What's hard about that? So, oh, so y'all, I ain't going. I ain't going. I'm not going. If y'all don't mind, hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 3,000. Wow. Okay. And if you'd like to, support me financially, there's my Cash App, money sign, MONETTEX 4059, child. Okay. Hell, y'all paying for the rest. Y'all paying for niggas to go to Sacramento when they ain't win. And getting them hundreds of dollars to go to Sacramento. And that nigga ain't win. That nigga done went and got a room in Detroit at the Motel A. Firecracker. That nigga done gave. Yeah, they say welcome to. Like when you driving up outside, it say that. Got them signs that move, and then they got the ones that don't move. That say the shit. That you're headed to the terminal. When you driving up to the goddamn airport, because you got to drive up to the motherfucker, okay? They got signs out there that say you going to this goddamn airport. And to get in this motherfucking lane. And the closer you get to that motherfucking airport, they got goddamn arrows going all kind of goddamn ways for the different places you can do parking, like drop out. It's all kind of lanes to do so many goddamn things. Different kind of parking, weekly, monthly, hourly. Once you get in the goddamn airport, it's telling you, what floor to go to for whatever gate. It tell you what gate you go to if you want to go to Sacramento. They got all that shit all over the airport. It tell you exactly what to get where you need to go. I'm not just saying Sacramento. I'm talking anywhere in the USA and out of the USA. He telling y'all, Mike Martin, no, he's not. I got a dope fiend going around now saying, tell that old hoe to leave me alone. He called me out. Y'all, that man, Mink Mob from the Mo 3 sector over there, she hit Lack Panel and asked me to stop. Don't go at him no more. I'm going to have him not to go at you no more. Don't go at him. I did that. I stopped. He kept going. Plus, he was hitting links if I be at the chats, like at the captains or wherever. And he had that loud mic and he was like, hit the link, Paulette Waters, you old raggedy bitch. And you old bitch, don't nobody want your old pussy. And so I let him get away with it one time. Then he did that the other day over there at Bimps. Boil that water. Get your old ass out the chat. Bring it to link, you old bitch. So I hit the link. And I started dragging his black ass. Then me came up there. And I told me, I did what the fuck you told me to do. I laid off this motherfucker. He kept going. Now I'm back going, and don't you ask me no more to lay out for no motherfucking body. And don't you ask me about this bitch no more, because I'm on him forever. I said, look, Mink, don't you say no shit like this, man. You ain't got no goddamn problem. Stand down. And she said, okay. And like I told her, I got him. He can't handle me, and I told him that. I told him I run that bitch crazy. Because I will. These bitches on here don't know how to troll. Okay? They don't know how to troll. I ain't got to do all them unnecessary steps to troll no motherfucking body. I ain't got to holler loud at you. And like when he had that loud mic and they go for any other of these other bitches, they hear every fucking thing that I say. Okay? And I drag them with like what Rick Reed say, the facts of their motherfucking life. And they don't like it. And it is what it is. They lightweights. He's one of them. Now he telling people to tell this old bitch to leave him alone. He started it. I'm just playing with the nigga. He can't even take this, what little bit I'm doing. I know how to get him to shut the fuck up, and I know how to get him to crank up. I got him into shut the fuck up mode right now. I know how to work his. I know how to work him. I know how to work him talking just like this. Get all up under his skin. I get all under his skin. I know you. I've seen so many of you all my life. Nigga. Hey, I know you. I seen you. I seen you coming 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 20 years ago, bitch. I see you, bitch. It ain't nothing you can do about it. I know all your moves, baby. I seen you before you was born, bitch. It was niggas like you, bitch. And you think I'm gonna let you? You think I'm gonna let you harass me? No, you gotta keep begging them to tell me to leave you alone, bitch. Just like you doing now. I didn't know you was doing that because I've been minding my own business. I don't be looking for you, bitch boy. You acting just like I knew you would. Mike Martin, thank you for letting me know that he's begging for people to tell this old bitch to stop. Bitch, I got you. I got you. I got you. Bitch, I got you the other day. You know what I got you on. Bitch. Me and you know it. Whore. I know how to get you. Coolin told her to take her wrench because he hit her panel, bringing up her kids last night. Ho! Good morning, Miss Paula. Pastor is keeping half of it. Right. So, yeah. But hey, Pastor already got his money. Okay? He got his up the top. Okay. Cooling told her to take her wrench. Oh, what's that? His back and booty shook. He saw after ODS told that boy to lay on his back and take that. Child. I got, hey, hey, they be messing with these. They think these boys over here, just cause they gay don't mean they weak. They still men. ODS ain't gonna let no nigga. Ain't I don't give a damn where they from. He not gonna let no nigga come over there to his life. Cooling hit ODS panel and went off and told what happened. On YouTube camera, DG hit the panel, dragging Cooling. Then he started timing Cooling out in the chat because he's a managing mod. YouTube cameras plays those kind of games. I've been, hey, we see you, YouTube camera. Hey, just like I seen DG, I seen YouTube cameras too. Bitch, you can't never do nothing with me. Bitch, I've been knowing you. Bitch, I'm the reason they dragging your ass. Right now, I love it. They dragging you with all the shit that I've been saying, bitch. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I love it. I'm laying back, relaxing, just watching. Okay? Just watching. Okay? Just watching. Okay? I'm doing it the same thing. I'm doing both of you guys. And I'm get hey, ODS is tearing ODS is tearing DG asshole up. Hit I'm tearing you two cameras asshole up. I, hey, I got both of them mad and ooh they so mad. Ooh y'all so mad. Ooh they so mad. What you gonna do about nothing? They can't do nothing about it. Hey, DG, come on back over here. I told you. It ain't very many places you can go around these parts. They waiting on you, bitch. Ain't nobody scared of you, nigga. YouTube camera. They're all laughing at you. They're laughing at you. Getting both of you bitches. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting both of you bitches. It ain't shit you can do about it. YouTube cameras. The troops are after you now. I put them on you, bitch. That's what you get for getting up in my goddamn business, bitch. They're gonna drag your ass for the rest of your life about this. You got back for years. Years. I held that shit close because I knew one of these days you was gonna piss me off. And I let go and told everything I know about you. So all I gotta do now is lay back and watch and laugh at you, YouTube cameras. We're all laughing at you. DG, we're all laughing at you. I'm just laying back. I ain't even fighting no more. Bitch ass bitch and bitch ass nigga. Two bitches together. Y'all may as well be in the B sector. Both of y'all gay. Just come out. Don't hide anymore. Motherfuckers. Y'all, DG, you know you a punk. Always talking about them punks and sissies, faggots of the B sector. And you got your black ass over here all up in their pedigree. Bitch asshole. Stinking ass bitch. You got punked all the way down, nigga. You ODS bitch you all the way over and rammed it up in your ass, bitch. He rammed it up your ass all the way back to the both three sector hole. and wasn't a damn thing you could do about it. But go over there and tell lies like you stepped down on a bitch. Lying ass bitch. And that's why I asked ODS permission to use his commentary. Bitch. Because ODS was up in the clouds. He seen how you was acting over there and lying on his name. Talking about me, bitch. Ragged ass hoe. Now you want to whine and talk about you quit. I dare you. And like I said, I wished you OD. I hate when you woke up, nigga. And you said you got the same thing CB got, which is HIV. Bitch. You said that. You said you had the same thing. Now you want to backpedal and pussy bar. Bitch ass nigga. Crying asshole. And you'd have made 50, 11 videos on me, bitch. I ain't even been messing with you, nigga. You the weakest link because I'm old, bitch. I seen your kind all my life, bitch. They been making lazy niggas. You ain't the first one. They been making niggas that don't want to work, that want women to take care of them. You ain't the only one. They been made niggas that like to play Russian roulette with a woman. You ain't the first one. I offered to play Russian roulette with your bitch ass. We put three in the damn chamber and roll that bitch, and I'll go first, bitch ass nigga. Since you like to play Russian roulette, you decline, hoe, bitch ass nigga, with your loud mic, big ass bitch. You love to terrorize old folks and women, bitch. You had a woman, Eve went and got you, tried to clean you up, make a better man out of you, wanted you to get out and get a job, do this and do that, what you lied like you was gonna do when you fooled her to go get you. I would have left your ass right there. I would have told you, you got to get to me. Don't make it easy for these niggas. When you make it easy like that, they ain't gonna never get no job. If he wanted you, he should have been able to pay to get his way there. You shouldn't have had to rush to get him because he was in the process of getting evicted. So what? He could have got evicted and lived on the streets a day or two till you got there. And he want to play Russian roulette with Eve with her own gun. Nigga. Nigga. You were so scared you were dropping bullets all over the floor. Regular asshole. And then gonna lie like you wasn't doing it. I believe her. People don't sit up and make up that kind of lie on a person. You did that. Didn't nobody tell you to crawl through her window? Didn't nobody tell you to leave that window unlocked? You did that. When she put your black ass out, when you feel like it was time for your ass to go, You went through that woman house and left windows unlocked where you could get back in, bitch. I would have had them police charge your black ass with burglary. That's what I would have did. When a bitch tell you to get out, ho. But you want to be able to come back in when you want to come back in, bitch. You got the right one. You got the right one. She loved you. That's why she didn't follow through. I don't love you, nigga. I ain't got nothing to lose when it come to you. I ain't got no love like Eve got for you. I ain't got that kind of love. And your hair look nasty. You look nasty. And you was sitting up there the other day in Kansas City or St. Louis or where the fuck you at. Now it's cold and it's ice on the goddamn ground. You sitting your bitch ass up in there with a jersey that now no sleeves in it. You see what I'm saying? Sitting up like that in the winter. They got long sleeve jerseys. Yeah. But he ain't got no he ain't got no chill when it come to nobody. Me and Shakim got into it years when he first came over here. I was telling people how he was because the people in the Umar sector was telling me. But see, I already knew how them people was. I listened to them talking how they was gonna do when they came to the beach sector. You know. But they love that. They long as you got a dick and balls, these hoes over here give you money. They don't care if you gay. Cause they think they got a chance to get you some kind of way, I guess. And you know, Shakim, he come out here dancing like a little girl and be having his shirt off and stuff. And they get to see his little chest and his little pants be pushed down a little low, which ain't nothing down there. Ain't nothing down there. But that's all in their mind. Ain't nothing down there. And DG, ain't nothing down there. He ain't got nothing down there either. Yeah, DG sitting up in there. It is cold and shit. And he's sitting up there with a sleeveless uh jersey on. That's stupid. Why didn't have one, you know, with some arms in it, with some, cause he got the cheapest one they have, and it was tight on his belly. It wasn't loose, and then his dreads not dreading. They napping. They need a good twisting. He looking like just shit, a regular broke nigga. That's what he looking like about the head. Okay, he look like he need to be showered like Shaquille. He need a good dipping, a good scrubbing, and a good bath, and lotion down real good. Cause they ashy. Cause you know what? If you dark, when they put that good lotion on you, your skin shine like a new penny. My little granddaughter, my new one, she's dark. And we keep her shined up. And she's so pretty. That black skin on it be popping. Pow, pow. But these niggas on here, dusty, dusty. Have white shit all around their mouth. These young men. Begging. he likes to pick at people. I don't fool with him. I don't, honey. I don't fuck with him. I used to drag Shakim. I ain't studying that bitch. I ain't studying. ODS and KRN when they read. Yeah, yeah. But honey, they Shakim is doing what he do. He's been disrespectful. These people in the beef sector, they didn't care. They didn't care about him calling me old bitches and all of that. They didn't care. I don't care. Now he calling them old bitches. I don't give a fuck. I went through this with Shakim years ago. I don't feel sorry for Olivia. He called me old bitches. How come she can't be no old bitch? Fuck that. And fuck Saida. He told Snoop he would pee on her. Yeah, he real nasty. But I don't give a fuck. He can be I can be nasty too. Like I said, I don't waste my time with Shakim anymore. I've been there, done that. Olivia need to do what she gotta do. And anybody else that have problems with him. I don't give a fuck. But I know me and Ada fell out a couple of hours ago over that nigga. Which, like I told him, we shouldn't be uh we shouldn't be falling out. What the fuck? I don't give a damn about her. Fuck her. And you need to. I don't need to apologize to no bitch on here. And Zaire, you would never be the first bitch I apologize to. Fuck you and any other bitch on here. Don't ask me to apologize to you about nothing I say. I mean what I say. And I say what I mean. And why you gonna get mad at me when I'm expressing how I feel? I have a right to my goddamn feeling. I don't have to agree with nobody on here. And I should be able to put it in your function. You ain't got nobody in already. If I don't agree with you. Yeah, that bitch asked me to apologize to her. Did she think I owe her? I ain't apologizing to you. Period. And then she dropped me. I told her this is an entertainment application. I would not be apologizing to anybody on here. And especially if a person tell me to apologize. Don't nobody need to tell me to do a goddamn thing. Don't nobody need to ask me to apologize either. Period. That's stupid. If I want to apologize, I will. But I'm not. Because I mean what I say. Calling her a mammy. Because I said that making excuses for bad behavior. That's acting like a mammy. I ain't apologize. I fuck her. And like I said, you want to fall out about it, we can. I told her 100 times, this ain't no reason to fall out. We can agree to disagree and all of that. But talking about that dragon and talking about the hole and all that kind of stuff. Bitch, who you think you talking to? I'm not This was before the Olivia thing, honey. This shit happened about 4 o'clock this morning with me and her. Fuck Sincere and fuck Shaquille and fuck DG. I can't get no plainer than that. And I will not be apologizing to none of them bitches. It is what it is. But like I said, I don't waste my time with Shakim anymore. I did that. I've been there and done that. I don't hate him. I dislike him, okay? Because he played childish games. I'm grown. I am for that shit. I don't have to go along with you, and you are taking money from people in my sector and making a fool out of them. I don't like that. That's on any sector. I don't like people getting made a fool out of. DG said, fuck the beef sick on YouTube cameras. I didn't like that shit at all. ODS cussed him out. Not the, hey, fuck him. He and his feelings. He can't. Hey, let him stay over there YouTube camera. I bet he don't jump out for her being a Captain Save a hoe. I bet he don't do that at ODS no more. He been doing the Captain Save a hoe on me concerning YouTube cameras. This ain't just started. He just tried ODS, but he had already done me. Fuck him. And he want to get past her, but he just can't get to past her. Okay? He want to get past her, but he can't get to past her. He gonna try past her whenever he get a opening. I don't know if Pastor will let him hit his link like ODS did. I don't know. But he's gonna try Pastor if he ever can find him out here on the YouTube street. And right now, the only place that I could see that he would see Pastor, but Pastor don't really go to YouTube cameras. So I don't know how he'll get to Pastor. But ain't nobody studying that bitch. Okay. Olivia hit the panel 1 hour ago. So see, I don't know what panel. Was it YouTube cameras? Or was it Sincere Side? Yeah, he called his daughter for sympathy. And that girl in college. That's so ignorant and low down to him. And he tried to sell her a raggedy car on Saidas. Okay, see, I'd already been into it over there about 4 o'clock this morning with her. And she was coddling Shakim. She was saying that she wouldn't call it scamming what he did, like getting the money from the people to go to Sacramento. She kept saying, well, I wouldn't call it scamming. What would you call it? I would say he was over, whatever they say, how you be telling people they're going to get more than what they actually get for their money. Okay? When people were donating to him, they were donating to him to go to Sacramento. When he was in Sacramento, he was supposed to go to the courthouse. He said when Lemon Mama come out that courthouse, he was going to talk to her about Lemon being gay. He also said when he went to Sacramento that he was going to go to Lemon's apartment complex. He said he was going to like fill an application out. And he was insinuating that he was going to go by Lemon apartment. That's what he said he was gonna do. He done nothing that he said he was gonna do. He never went to the courthouse. Over promise and under deliver. Yes, that's what she was saying. But it's not over promising when you didn't go. He showed no proof that he went to Sacramento. She say he asked the lady in the airport something about Sacramento. That ain't saying you in Sacramento. Like I said, I, for the people that have been to a airport, the airport let you know the name of it when you're driving up to it. It has, like, it tell you Sacramento Sun International Airport or whatever the name of it is. When you in the airport, it have what gates the different planes are going out of. What's all about snapping a picture of that? Okay. Like when he was taking them pictures in the airport the other day, Lemon said that is not Sacramento Airport. Now Lemon did say that on his live. Now what him and Vic did, I don't know. And I really don't care. Because like a day before Lemon court day, Vic made a live and said he's verified that Shakim had touched down in Sacramento. Shakim ain't never showed no proof about no Sacramento. He ain't did nothing but showed y'all a motel room. And him down in a red, white, and blue boxing robe and some boxing shorts and some fucking play gloves. He's supposed to be gonna beat up Lemon when he was out there. He didn't do none of the above. Now Brenda, somebody that Brenda know, they was in the courtroom. They said Lemon came to court. Kim say he did. This person said Lemon was in the courthouse. He went in the courtroom that he's supposed to go in. I'm just telling what Sincere said, okay? Candy Cane. Okay. This lady described Lemon like what he had on. He had his do-rag on. She said he's not no fat guy. He's a slim guy. Tall and slim. She described what he had on head to toe. Now, as far as taking pictures of him, I don't know. But I'm probably kind of sure the lady probably did sneak and take a picture. Okay? Because like Lady Snoop, when she was in court, she showed the side of MU head, her body. She was sneaking taking pictures of everything. If you're gonna go to the courtroom, if you're gonna take time out of your day to go to a goddamn court proceeding, don't you think you need to get some damn proof? That's all I'm saying. Why you didn't get no proof of nothing? Proof of you standing on the steps at the goddamn courthouse. And they just say Sacramento such and such court. Hey, when Diddy trial was going on, it was regular old YouTube people that was down there at the courthouse. They was showing all people with video on all of them down the goddamn street. But we could see they was at the goddamn court. We could see they was in the court. They was showing us that kind of stuff. But Shaquille don't have to show nothing. Y'all is full of shit, okay? Sincere is full of shit. And she want to believe that bullshit. She going along with Shaquille because Shaquille don't like Lemon. Sincere don't like. She hate lemon. I'm not for lemon. I'm not against lemon. I'm not one of the people that hate lemon. I don't hate Shakim. I don't give a fuck about Shakim, but I don't give a damn if they people like that's them. I just don't like him just taking money from people. I wouldn't like that for nobody on here. If you say you're gonna do something, do it. Don't say you're gonna do all this and do all that and you ain't gonna do nothing. But you just get to come on here and just tell us anything. If y'all want that kind of conversation, go over there with them. Go over there with them. I don't have to go along with anything. That's stupid. I don't get it. What's the problem? Why I got to fall out with you? Because I don't believe in what you believe in. I see it a whole nother different way. You're not right about every fucking thing. It's my choice to believe you or not. Sincere believe, evidently, she believes she can. I don't. Me and her shouldn't have to fall out over this bullshit. And her, don't make me drag you. What? Oh, okay. I ain't torn. And then another thing, if Lemon didn't go to court because he was scheduled to go, he was on the docket, that can be proven on the internet. It's going to show continuance. It's going to show something. But like I said, but it's going to show something. Shaquille ain't got nothing. Zero. Like I said, it ain't that serious to me, but can't nobody just tell me any motherfucking thing. And I got to go along with it. She thought, I thought him and Eve was together, but she hit ODS link last night and how she was talking. I don't think they're together. With them two, you can't tell when they together and when they not together. I just don't get into they shit because I'm cool with Eve. I'm Eve's moderator, but as far as DG go, I don't talk about him to her, and she know me and him are in battle, and she don't get into that with me. Me and her don't discuss that at all. See, now that's how women should do things. You know, that's how. Cause I like Eve. Ain't nobody gonna make. Ain't nobody gonna make me feel no different than I feel about her. I seen how she was treated by that man and his friends. But I don't talk to her about nothing like that. I stay in my place. Cause you don't get in nobody relationship in that. I don't get into that. You know. But like I say, I ain't got no problem with Eve. But Eve, like I say, she'll come up and gang bang with me. I know that. Cause she done it. You know. When Trish was asking me all them questions about Eve, trying to be funny over there on the lemon panel. I was telling her, ask Eve, don't ask me. And Eve hit that goddamn link and drug Trish from one end of the beef sector all the way up to the Mo 3 sector, slung her all through there and back over here to the beef sector. Okay? And the stuff that I've known about Eve, she's more believable than DG. But I just never got in their business like that. Like when me and him dragging each other, Eve name never come up. Now I will bring it up every once in a while concerning that YouTube camera bitch. I'll do that. But as far as me saying something about DG with Eve and stuff, I don't do that. I don't do that. Yeah, it's a way to do stuff that you could uh, still be cool with the person. Cause it ain't no reason for me and Eve to fall out. Yeah, she don't get in this me and DG shit. And I respect her for that. But see, she have given me a lot of points, to shoot at YouTube cameras too. Cause I believe Eve over YouTube cameras. You see, cause she got a relationship with DG. Yeah. Yep. But y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. I need to take my medicine. So I don't want to be doing this coughing. But I done turned the heat on because my great grandbaby is supposed to come and spend the day with me today. Because her mama getting a. And so I'm keeping her with my sister going to help with her. So I'm going, got the heat on so the house will be warm. Good and warm when she get here. Because she a new baby. And her mother getting her hair done because she getting ready to go back to work next week. So she went to get her hair done. Her hair braided and stuff because she don't have time to do no hairstyle. So, she took her hair down and got it conditioned and washed and plaited. But today she going to get it braided. So she can have an easy style to deal with having a newborn and going back to work next week. So, yeah, child. But I would stay on here some longer, but I know I'm gonna get ready to start coughing because I had to turn the heat up for the baby. And I'm gonna just, put something real thin on so I don't get the coughing. Take a shower real quick and put on like a thin gown, so I won't be coughing and stuff. I'm gonna put a mask on too while she here. I wouldn't keep her, but I'm no, me and my sister gonna do it together. So, you know, her mother, which is my granddaughter, can get her hair braided. You know, they take hours. She get them little bitty braids. So between us two, we ought to be able to keep her all day together, you know. But I'll be on YouTube looking around and stuff, and I'm gonna see what happened with Olivia and and you know, Olivia just had questions, and I guess you can't be caught, can't ask Shakim or sincere questions without them getting all in their fifi and want to drag. So Olivia, drag girl, drag. Get some mullein root. Yeah, I keep wanting to tell you, but I love how you spell your name, but I barely see you. Candy cane. I like that. Yeah, Charcoal's where Candy cane. I make sure I spoke to everybody. Hey, Arius. You know, I want to speak to everybody before I leave. But it's just be a bunch of bullshit, the girl. Okay. These folks is crazy. Hey, it's the shakes. Child. These folks be acting a fool, OG Building. Snow Onyx. Yeah. Hey, Mike Martin. Yeah. Child. Hey, BJ. With the shits. Yeah. Hey, John Hall. Hey, Room Shaker. Room Shaker, what's wrong with saying Sincere Saida? She was being a hater this morning. Saida the hater. Saida the hater. That's what I'm calling her. But people always told me she was like that. And I seen her doing a lot of stuff, but I stayed to myself. I seen her fall out with a whole bunch of people throughout the years. I don't fall out with that many people. Okay? Honey Howard, I don't be falling out with people like that. 3,000 degrees. It's hot, child. 3,000 degrees. I don't fall out with people like that. Firecracker. Saida is a hater. I didn't know that. Yeah, I did. Mahaya. Mahaya. Saida is a hater. She been hating on you for years too. Hey, Queen Lakers. How you doing, girl? Serum of truth. Child. Real low key, I got a lot of stuff I got to catch up on. Child. Oh, Nori. Child. Well informed. Keep putting bill to ass, Miss Paulette. Child. Hey, I'm Skip Joan. Yeah, a lot of y'all came in out here today. Thank you for visiting me. Candy cane. Child. I love this shit. Yeah, I had to get out of my sick bed. I didn't want to go live at no 4 o'clock in the morning. But Zaida is a hater. Hey, TC. I didn't want to go live this morning. I was gonna take another week off and try to get myself well. Mr. Pickle, how you doing? I've been seeing you around, Mr. Pickle. I see a lot of y'all around. Hey Peaches, hmm, Gummy Bama, welcome. I think I got everybody. Hey Jake Smith, Otto, welcome. I ain't never seen you. Hey, Sakim Cali, raw ginger apple cider vinegar warm. I got some of that. Child, I think I got everybody, y'all. Hey, Leticia McGee, child. Thank you for coming, Leticia. Hey, Toilet Bowl, Miss America. Hey, thank you for coming by, child. Yeah, honey, you got this, honey. You can't. I ain't going along with anything. Hey, Big Mississippi, Stepper. I ain't seen you in a while, child. Yeah, I ain't going along with anything. I just ain't gonna do it, y'all. Ain't nobody on here got to never like me. I just ain't gonna. I'm not gonna go along with anything. Cree, I ain't gonna do it. And you can get mad at me if you want to. We really don't know none of each other. Ain't no friends on here. You know, I ain't. I ain't going along with anything. Just to be cool with you. And then why get mad at a person if they don't agree with you? I just don't get it. So everybody, y'all, when y'all come in here, y'all better agree with every damn thing I say. Don't you put no, don't you go against nothing I say. You better not put that shit in my chat. I want my chat. Everybody agree. Okay? So stupid. That's some stupid shit. Hey, Joyce Good. That they can't make me get that. Hey, Southern Belle. That ain't that ain't how the world go. Hey, sweet one. Y'all, I don't get this shit. I don't look nice. I don't get it. Hey, Pooh Lewis. I don't get that. Karen Spencer. Raslin. Honey. Olivia just don't go back around them parts. You know, I ain't going back in them parts. I don't know what the hell going on. You know. Miss Richardson, I don't know what the fuck going on. Miss Kim, I don't know. I don't. Pretty Black TV. Royalty. I don't get it. But it ain't no. Ain't no love law. The cut up girl. Ain't no love law. Keisha Bishop. Ain't no love law. And Olivia, I know you ain't got no love law. You know. Blackout. Cleveland Grave Digger. How you doing? Hey, Lady Silverfire. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get up off here. Y'all, if y'all haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to send a donation, there's my Cash App. Ooh, child. I'm getting ready to take me some goddamn medicine. Hope I feel better. Ooh, child. I don't know when the next time I'll be on here. You know. Ooh, child. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.